Mysterium is an interesting project. I actually found out about this project from a typo, and curiosity took me down a rabbit hole and I landed on this page. In a nutshell, Mysterium allows individuals to share their internet connection and get rewarded with Mist tokens. I'm not going to talk about details of the project in this video, since most of the details can be found on the website already. In this video, however, I'm going to show you how to set up a node to earn some Mist tokens. But before I proceed, I am not providing any financial or investment advice in this video. This is simply a way to explore the limitless possibilities of the blockchain technology. Now let's get to it. The first step is to sign up for an account on Mysterium website. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Now we are being asked what platform we want to be using. You can use a desktop, a node hosted on a data center, ava.do box, which I will be making a video about at some point when I can afford one. Last but not least, we have the Raspberry Pi, and we have 3 ways of doing this. You can pick whichever options you are comfortable with. However, I think a fresh install is the best way to go if you already own a Raspberry Pi. I'm going to select it. Right here, we get a quick description of how the Raspberry Pi is being used as a Mysterium node. I'm going to click Next and download Balena Etcher, which will allow us to flash the image to the microSD card and also to download the image. Of course, we need to make sure the SD card is in the computer. Then we can install Balena Etcher, start it, click on Flash from File, select mystberry image, the correct microSD card, and flash the image to it. The process will take a few minutes. Once complete, we can go ahead and take the microSD card from the computer and insert it in the Raspberry Pi and start it. Now that the Raspberry Pi is up and running, we're going to log in with username Myst and password mystberry, and we're going to need to do an update. The update process takes a few minutes, so you can go ahead and grab your favorite beverage, chill and relax, and wait for it to finish. The next thing we need to do is connect Wi-Fi. Connecting to Wi-Fi is optional, and it is actually not the best course of action. To get the best of your node and earn more coins, the Raspberry Pi needs to be hardwired to the internet. But if Ethernet is not an option for you, here are the steps for Wi-Fi. After setting up Wi-Fi, a reboot will be required. Once we start the Pi again, we will be asked for a username and password, so we can go ahead and do that and type in ifconfig to get the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. We will need to know the IP address for the next step. Because the Raspberry Pi will be working as a silent node and it doesn't really like to be disturbed, we're going to get on a PC, Mac, or a Linux box, open up a web browser and type in the IP address of the Raspberry Pi followed by 4449. If all goes as planned, this is what you should see. Now we are being asked for a withdrawal address. We need to have an ERC20 compatible payment address. So if you have one already, you can enter it here. If not, and if this is all new to you, you can get started today and get one of the most common wallets, and that is MetaMask. MetaMask is super easy to use and it can be installed in less than 2 minutes. Once MetaMask is installed, we can create a wallet, set up a password, get a mnemonic phrase or seed phrase. As you can see, this is the most important part of setting up a crypto wallet. These 12 words that you will get to set up your crypto wallet is the only way to restore your wallet in any other device or if you forget your password. This must be written down and stored in a secret safe area. I don't recommend taking a picture of it, saving it to a hard drive, a phone, or a flash drive. I personally engrave mine in a steel plate and put them in a fireproof safe that is guarded by a canine with a shotgun. When you start MetaMask for the first time, you will see your wallet address right up here and Ethereum network is added by default. But Ethereum is not what we need for this project. We need to add Polygon network, Polygon coin, and Mysterium token. We will start with adding Polygon network. I put a link of all these instructions in the video description at the bottom so you can copy and paste as I am showing you here. Now that Matic Network and Polygon Matic coin is added, we can continue to add MYST token. To make sure we get the correct smart contract address, we will need to head over to CoinMarketCap, search MYST, and look for the correct MYST smart contract address for Matic. Copy it, go back to MetaMask, import token, add custom token, Now when we go back to the account, our MYST token should be visible. The last thing we need to do here is copy the wallet address and paste it in the withdrawal address and click next. It looks like the network registration is no longer free, so node operators must deposit some MYST token to complete node registration. With that being the case, I have to swap some Matic to MYST token. If you don't already have Matic credit in your MetaMask, I have a complete video on how to purchase Matic without the need to pay excessive gas fees using Ethereum. Check the video description for a link to my video on how to buy Polygon Matic. I am going to swap 2 Matic token to MYST. You don't have to swap that much. All you really need is 0.2 MYST, which is about 10 cents at the time of making this video. Now I can go ahead and send some MYST to my identity balance. So I'm going to copy this address and send a little more than 0.2. I will send 0.3 MYST just to make sure I am covered. Keep in mind that you also have to have some Matic credit in your wallet to cover any network fees. As soon as the MYST tokens are credited to the account, we can go ahead and click next, set up a new password for the node, and ensure we have the API token inserted in this area to claim the node. The API token can be found right here, and so I'm going to copy it and paste it. Click save and continue, and that is it. Now we have a fully operating Mysterium node. Your node should start running and earning MYST coins immediately. The GUI is simple and there's not much to it. The only thing that I need to point out is this global settings section. I personally enable only Mysterium verified partner traffic. This may prevent users from using your network connection for illegal activities, but keep in mind that enabling this will likely result in reduced earnings, as it can eliminate a certain number of users from your node. This brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoy this type of content, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one.